bother me. I'm gonna take over your technology. I'm a nobody, I'm a rock star. This is DedSec, I'm a watchtower.
Tales of Berseria, the 16th main installment of the acclaimed Tales series, Berseria steps away from the usual jolliness of the series as they take you on a mission for vengeance. Follow Velvet Crown and her party of misfits and roam around the world of desolation. Packed with improvements to combat, frame rates, and hotkeys, it received a play score of 8.56. What of the White Witch remaster? Sure, it's a remaster, but it's a remaster done well enough to deserve the AAA credit. Collaborating with the talented animators of Studio Ghibli, Level 5 created a world that is as magical as the studio's hit movies. Relive the moments of the original game along with their intriguing set of characters. All in the mesmerizing revolutions of today's generation, it has a play score of 8.57. Hitman 2. As a sequel to their 2016 title, this entry both revolutionized the series while retaining elements that made Hitman great. Expanding on the sandbox experience, test your assassination skills using their array of new weapons and conclusive gadgets in 8 exotic locations. The next best thing while we wait for the next gen finale, Hitman 2 has a play score of 8.59. XCOM 2. Firaxis did so well in the revival of the cult classic strategy shooter that the sequel was a no-brainer. Exceeding the success of the first game, XCOM 2 levels up with their extraterrestrial exterminations. It raises the flag of the tactical turn-based games even higher with the new variations in enemy types and maps. Who even needs other players when you have randomly generated to last a lifetime? It has a score of 8.59. Dirt Rally. Racing games are usually under the realm of fast-paced multiplayer action. However, with the depth of simulation in Codemasters Rally Racer, even solo racing enthusiasts have a lot of bite into. Test your optimizations right out on a track alongside your driving skills and see if you can survive the punishing tracks. It's the high-risk, high-reward gameplay that earns its play score of 8.61. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. EA has refocused their engines into the single-player experience in the fresh Star Wars Jedi entry, set after the events of the Revenge of the Sith. Take on the role of a Padawan spared in the Order 86 purge and rebuild the Jedi Order, balancing strong video game influences and narrative richness. This might just be the best Star Wars games to the date, with a play score of 8.64. Gear of War 4. 25 years after the events of the original trilogy, Marcus Phoenix makes a return to the fray. Now aged and wise, he takes the role of mentor to his son as they fight against a new threat. There may be already a Gears 5, but it wasn't quite as well expected. With that in mind, this remains the best in Microsoft cover-based shooter with a score of 8.67. GTA 5. It may have been 5 years since its debut, this fifth entry is still going strong. Within the vastness of its open world and the variety of activities, both within the story and out, GTA 5 has a lot to offer to us even to this day. Shu committing a crime is a lot more fun with friends online. This installment's threefold perspective is worth the single-player experience too. It has a play score of 8.67. Red Dead Redemption 2. The right after a Rockstar's classic, we got one of their most recent masterpieces, a long-awaited PC port to a long-awaited sequel. They made sure the wait was worth it with this thrilling tale of outlaw Arthur Morgan in the fictionalized Wild West era. Red Dead Redemption 2 was everything we expected and more, boasting stunning details in terms of graphics, storyline, and even historical tidbits, a field trip we can enjoy for more years to come. It has a play score of 8.71. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Our second reboot series revived another icon from our early childhood video games. Crystal Dynamics brings Lara Croft to the modern age, not just as a female badass we remember her, but also as a passionate woman stumbling into heroism. Her origin story may be different, the action and the adventure stays quite the same, and it receives a play score of 8.86. Forza Motorsport 7, Microsoft exclusive racing series, makes it early on our list. While Forza is generally known for its jaw-dropping graphics, this particular sub-series is perfect for avid racing fans. With 30 different tracks and over 700 cars, including their Porsche cover star. Featuring the dynamic weather system for the first time in motorsports, it's one of their most beautiful and immersive entries with a play score of 8.86.